morning, students. In this session we are going to study about the properties of addition and subtraction of integers. So let's we start. The first property is closure property. So what do you mean by a closure property? So a closure property mean whenever you will add you will operate two numbers. Operation means either addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. So you have two numbers, let a and b, you have two numbers. So whenever you will operate these two numbers, the answer must also be from the category of a and b. That means if the two numbers are natural numbers, the answer must be natural number. If the two numbers are whole number, the answer must be a whole number. If the two numbers are integers, the answer must be an integer. So that is closure property. If you will take two numbers a and b, so whatever the category of a and b, the answer must have the same type of numbers. So here we will study a first operation is addition. So here we have to show that integers are closer under addition. So first of all we will take two integers. Let we have take two integers as 2 and 3. So if you add 2 and 3, the answer is 5. 5 is also an integer. If you take 2 and minus 3, so 2 plus minus 3, so plus minus will become minus. So 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is also an integer. What are integers? You have a number line, here positive values, here negative values. So all these are known as integers. So minus 1 is also an integer, 5 is also an integer. You have taken minus 2 plus 3. So 3 is greater, minus 2 is smaller. So 2 and signs are opposite. So whenever opposite signs are there, we will subtract. So 3 minus 2, 1, and sign will be of greater number. So 1 is also an integer. Minus 2, minus 3, same signs are there. So we will add. So minus 2 plus minus 3 minus 5. Minus 5 is also an integer. So here we can conclude that all the answers that we get are integers. So if you add two numbers and the answer is also the same, if you add two integers and the answer is also an integer, we can say that integers are closer under addition. Here we have taken two numbers as p and q. So p plus q is also an integer. So addition integers are closer under addition. Simple thing that you have to learn. If you have taken a and b, a is integer, b is integer, you have add them and the answer is c. So c must also be an integer. Clear? Now the next is closer under subtraction. The same thing. Now the sign will change to minus. So if you have taken two integers a and b, you have minus them and the answer must also be an integer. For there are some example, you have taken 7 and 2. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. 7 minus minus 2 is equal to 9. Minus 7 minus 2 is equal to 9. Minus 7 minus minus 2 is equal to minus 5. How they have come? 7 minus 2, 5, simple is there. 7 minus minus 2, minus minus will become plus. So 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. Now minus 7 minus 2, minus 7 minus 2, minus 9, and minus 7 minus minus 2, minus 7 minus minus 2, minus minus will become plus. So minus 7 plus 2, it will become minus 5. So all the answers are integers. So integers are closer under subtraction. Clear? Next is commutative property. Commutative comes from communication. Communication means exchange of thoughts. Exchange. Keep in mind the word whenever you will study commute. Commute means exchange. So commutative property means whenever you will exchange the numbers, the answer is same. Exchange means, for example, you have a plus b, you will get c. But if you add b plus a, the answer must be c. This is commutative property, that whenever you will exchange interchange, whenever you will interchange the numbers, the answer is always same. That is commutative property. So the first thing is, if we change the order of integer, order means first of all you will add a plus b. First of all you have a and b, you have a and b, you will interchange the order. That means b you will write first, then a. So if you will interchange the order of integers while adding, then the result is also same. So we can say that addition is commutative for integers. We can say that addition is commutative for integers. For example, we have two integers p and q. So p plus q is equal to q plus p. You can take an example. 1 plus 5, what will it come? 6. 5 plus 1, what will it come? 6. You have interchanged the position, but the answer is same. So in this way we can say that if you interchange the order of integers when adding, then the result is same. So we can say that addition is commutative for integers. Here are some examples are given. 23 plus minus 30, answer is minus 7. Minus 30 plus 23, answer is again minus 7. You have interchanged the position, but there is no difference in the answer. So we can say that addition is commutative. But what happens when you subtract? For example, you will subtract 3 minus 2, answer is 1. But if you subtract 2 minus 3, answer is minus 1. Why? Because 3 is greater number, and before 3 the sign is minus, so the answer is minus. When you interchange the values, the answer is different. 1 is not equal to minus 1, so the answer is different. So we can say that subtraction is not commutative for integers. As we know, p minus q is not equal to q minus p, so we can say that subtraction is not commutative for integers. We have closure property. Closure property is what? If the two numbers are integers, the answer is also an integer. If the two numbers are integer, the answer is also an integer. That is closure property. Commutative property means if you change the order, first position to second, second to first, the answer is same. That is commutative property. But subtraction is not showing commutative property. Next one is associative property. Association means grouping. Association means group of something. So here, for example, you have three numbers a, b and c. You have to add these three. First of all you have added a and b, and then you have get the answer d. After getting the answer you will add c, you will get the answer e. You have first you have group a and b, then you will add it to c. But what happens if you group b and c first and then you will add to a? What will happen? Let's see the example here. We have 3, 4 and 1. First of all we have added 3 plus 4, answer is 7. 7 plus 1, answer is 8. In the next we have added 4 plus 1 first. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. In both the cases, if you change the grouping, the answer is same. So association means when we change the grouping of integers while adding, in case of more than two integers, the result is same, then we can say that addition of integers is associative. So associative property is nothing but related to grouping of numbers. If you change the grouping, if the answer is same, that means we can say that the property is associative. So p plus q plus r, you have firstly added q plus r, and then the given answer is added to p, or either first you will add p plus q, then you will add r. Here is an example. The result remain the same as the addition is associative for integers. Association means it's your choice. If you have given 3 or 4 integers, it's your choice whichever you are adding first. But in associative property, the answer must be same. If the operation is showing associative property, the answer must be same. subtraction is not subtraction doesn't show association property, that's why I have not given here. Only addition show association property. Now we have additive inverse, very very important. Additive in identity, sorry, additive identity. Identity word is there. Additive means addition. So here is the definition. If you will add 0 to an integer, you will get the same integer. For example, you have 1, you have added 0 here, answer is 1. So if you have added to any number, the answer is the same number, then we can say that 0 is our additive identity. Identity means that will remain same. So additive identity means after addition of number, the number will become same. For example, here we have p. So p plus 0 is equal to 0 plus p, and answer is always p. 2 plus 0 is equal to 2, minus 7 plus 0 is equal to minus 7. So whenever you are being asked about identity of addition, additive identity, we can say that the additive identity is 0. Why? Because whenever you add 0 to any number, the number is always same. No difference in the answer. If you add 0 in 3, answer is 3. If you add 0 in 100, answer is 100. So additive identity means whenever you add any number to the given number, the answer is always the given number. So 0 is the additive identity. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.